Hello viewers, this is Nelson Ochieng of Juakali Times Head Office of the Juakali Fraternity. Now I'm here in Nakuru because I'm not happy as a result of the things which are happening in the country at large. The management is really causing a lot of headaches in our minds because we believe that good leadership involves necessitating favorable environment where people can invest and innovate for the sake to bring food that can help for the common good of the country at large. But so far, we are not impressed, especially when we see families disintegrating as a result of ukosefu ya chakula ile watu wanakula kwa nyumba. Tumeona issue of schools, there is problems. In fact, parents are like becoming enemies with their children because it's like the situation we are is like making the parents not to be productive enough to impress even their children when they are going to school. The issue of joblessness is really skyrocketing in a manner that spells it out that we may undergo the wrong lane of a failed state. And I would like now to take this opportunity to advise Mr. President that leadership is an art, and it is needful for that favorable environment to invest and innovate to be there. And at times, maybe you may lack ideas on how all these things are done. You know, in leadership, it is not a must you do everything. You bring people on board. A good leader consolidates. A good leader brings people on board that they can sit together and put a framework which is workable, which can work. Like right now, I'm seeing the situation we are calls for urgent need for the president now to call the economists, the people with the idea of Pandewa economy, the people who are taking charge on the ground, like now the people of the Juakali fraternity, where I belong. We are many. In fact, we are the majority in terms of the population of this country. But you find when all these decisions are being made, they are just being made in offices, leaving us behind, which is making many things just to go wrong. Like you find now the issue of taxes. Well, it is good we pay tax in order to manage our country well. But you see, it is needful if we broaden that the basket of tax. And that can only happen if we support the people of the Juakali fraternity. I do hear in places like India, they manage it because they empowered the people of the Juakali, because they are many, and if each and every person become productive, then they become assets of the country. And that is why we are calling Mr. President just to think along this line on how he can genuinely, I repeat for more emphasis, genuinely support the people of the Juakali fraternity so that they do what they do to get what they want in their lives, and collectively as Kenyans, our lives will change. And this is a situation which requires the Solomonic wisdom of my brother who came up with that idea. And that idea, if it is incorporated with other ideas maybe which you have as Mr. President, I think the country can be on the back to the right direction. But when things are just on this the way they are, as you can see now, we are in the Christmas season, and everywhere, if you look around, there is just docile, a lot of docility nearly everywhere, because the pocket, there is a problem with the pocket. So as Mr. President, just a humble request, kindly see the point of bringing those stakeholders on the table so that people dialogue seriously on this issue, on how we can produce food, on how we can improve our lives so that we come back on track as a country.
Kabla sijasahau, ningetaka kuwatakia Wakenya kila laheri wakati wa Krismasi. Nimwambia kwa you are on your own. Sasa msitumie pesa kwa sababu najua Januari inakuja na Januari inakwanga na njaa. Alafu hiyo mwezi inakwanga mrefu sana. Sasa don't travel if it's not necessary. Don't spend if it's not necessary. Save the money. Wanasema kwa Kiswahili akiba haiozi. Kama unaweza weka na upeleke mtoto shuleni. Alafu ya pili, ningetaka kuambia all MPs in Kenya. I've been called by many people throughout the country wakiniambia ya kuwa hawajui mtawapatia bursaries lini. Na mnajua kwa sababu gani KCP ilitoka mapema? Ili mjue mapema nani mtapatia bursaries. Na nishaambiwa nikijua from treasury, wabunge walipewa pesa ya bursary by September. Please chukua hiyo list, uambie wale watoto wanafaa wapate bursaries, wajue na mapema nani atapata na nani hatapata, ili wajipange, kwa sababu wanasema mapema ndio best. Usiwache wazazi kama wanahangaika mpaka Christmas ishe, wakule chapati yote, wakimaliza chapati waone kama hawezi lipa karo. Kila MP uko na bursary fund. Please peana sahihi ili wazazi wakule Christmas na furaha wakijua kwa watoto wataenda shuleni. Na nataka kuambia Wakenya, tabia yako ndio unalipia. Ukikunywa pombe mingi utakuwa umelipa bili mingi sana ya pombe. Ukiwa na furaha nyumbani na mama, au hutaki pesa mingi sana, ukinunua tu pengine omena na ugali ukule, furaha ndio ulete mingi kwa nyumba. Usilete fitina, usilete vita kwa nyumba, tukae kama tunapendana. Yesu anazaliwa kwa roho yetu. Na Yesu alizaliwa kwa njia ya ufukara. Alizaliwa kwa kikundi penye ng'ombe analala. Sasa wewe mbona unataka kulala kwa hoteli ambayo inakaa kama ya kifahari? Hiyo wacha wenye wameiba pesa ndio wafanye hivyo. Wewe hujaiba pesa. Wewe pesa yako ni kidogo, tumia tu na hekima, na hekima itakujenga.